Jon Vroman again. I want the type of hug where you're like full body connection, rocking back and forth. You're like whispering sweet nothings in their ear. That's what I'm talking about. Now here's the thing. I'm no rookie in the speaking business. I mean, this is what I do, okay? This is how I feed my kid. This is important to me. Every time I do this, whether I am in London or LA, everybody's the same. I look out in the crowd, I say, we're going to jump and hug. Two different types of people. One type of person is in the crowd, and they're like, as soon as I say we're going to jump and hug, they move forward, and they're like, this is going to be so good. They are so ready to go, they need no prep. I love those people. I also say we're going to jump and hug, and there's a group of people that are usually leaned back. Their arms are usually crossed, and they're looking at me like this. I will kill you. Right when you're done speaking, I will literally, right? So, I got it. Like, there's different types of people, right? And I understand there's different comfort levels with hugging. I get it. If you are around the person that is like this, I want you to attack them. They need your love. Don't forget anybody. Now, there's not a single person in this room that's excluded. I know there's we got a lot of leaders in the back, we got vendors in the back, everybody's in this room, everybody hugs. And if you see somebody not hugging, you run, even if you have to run across the room and attack them. That's your responsibility as a leader, all right? Now, we're going to do this. We're going to do this on the count of 3. Now, you jump, you hug, 2 seconds. You jump, you hug, 2 seconds. You give out the biggest hugs, then you sit back down, and I got an important question. So you're going to hug, sit, and then be really quiet right away. Got it? If you got it, say, oh yeah? Oh yeah! On 3, the biggest hugs ever. 1, 2, 3, go! When my wife asked how the event was, I'm going to have to leave that part out. So there was this moment, and I got attacked, and it was amazing. Wow, that was great. On a 1 to 10 scale, rate your level of energy now, and if it went up by 1 notch, say, oh yeah? Oh yeah! Oh, that sounded good. And here's why it went up. Because motion creates emotion. Motion creates emotion. Great leaders know that we can act our way into feeling. See, I love when some people are like, I don't feel like hugging. I'm not going to do it. Because it's like, their decision is if they don't feel like it, then it's not honoring themselves to do it. Like, I don't do anything I don't feel like doing. And I think there's limits to that. I honor, by the way, your choices. I honor that you don't have to do everything everybody tells you to do. I get that. It's your choice. I love that. But I also wonder, when is that holding you back to say, well, I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to do it. I mean, literally, if I waited until I felt like going to work out at the gym, I might not ever work out. If I waited to feel like leading or being a great dad or whatever it might be, I might not ever do those things. I do it because I know it's the right thing to do. And once I get it going, I feel like doing it. Once I get to the gym, I always feel like being there. I rarely walk away from the gym and go, that was a total waste of time. Talk about bad decisions. I rarely say that. But see, sometimes we have to act our way into feeling. Motion creates emotion. We take the step, then we feel like it. And people call it faking it. Oh, that's being fake, John. If you don't feel like it and then you do it, that's fake. I go, that's called practice. That's called practicing something until you learn to embrace it. See, I remember doing this speech and a big guy was in the 3rd row and he was, Boris, he was 6'5". Boris, are you Russian? Croatian. He's like 6'5", and he's in the front row, and he's looking at me like, I will kill you. Not Boris, not Boris. This guy's looking at me like, I will kill you. At the end of the speech, the guy walks up to me, and he goes, hey, man. Great speech. I was like, thank God. Woo! Yes. I said, what did you like about it, right? I said, what did you like about it? He said, what? The hug. He goes, the hug. I was like, are you for real? You know, like, seriously? And no kidding, the guy looked at me and with the most sincere look in his eye, he goes, it really opened me up. I was like, that's amazing, man. I was like, I give you a hug, right? So I've had people tell me often that the hug was the most powerful part of this whole speech. Why? You be the judge of that. But the point is, motion creates emotion.